So, hi. So, I was just thinking about this. Something my mentor told us about a week or so ago, and that is how to avoid the three Ds that actually kill your funnel. And if you're actually running a funnel right now, and you feel like it's just not working the way it should, it's probably because it's probably not because your offer is bad or that your ads aren't actually getting any clicks. One of the biggest reasons why funnels fail is because business owners actually fall into one of three traps that completely derail their progress. So today I thought I'm going to share what I call the three Ds that kill your funnel, which is dull, distracted, and delusional. So I thought we could break down each one so that you can spot them either in your own business and then you can fix them fast. Yeah. So let's go over dull. Dull is boring and or confusing messaging. And the first big problem is being dull, because if your funnel content is like clear to you, but it doesn't grab the attention or it confuses your audience, they are just gone in seconds. Yeah, you want to think about this. If your messaging is too vague or if it's generic, a lot of people are doing very generic things right now. People are just going to scroll right past. It's like, oh, it's just the same, just the same, just the same. Yeah. Your prospects need to feel like that you are actually speaking directly to them, and they need to also see that you understand their problem and that you're just not throwing out just random marketing jargon because it means nothing to them. They need to feel as if you're being empathetic, that you actually understand what's going on in their lives, in their worlds, in their business, for them to even think about connecting with you. So how do you fix this? So there are a few things you can do right away. First of all, you want to use hooks, headlines that speak directly to your audience's pain points that you know that you can solve. Okay, you understand your ideal client's problems right now, and if your offer, your service is how you can help them solve those problems, you want to use that in your headlines. Okay, so they understand immediately that what you have is for them. Okay. The second thing you want to do is you want to make your offer so clear that it's impossible for them to misunderstand what it is you do. Now, that's actually really, really difficult, okay? It takes a bit of practice, but just spend a week writing it out. Think about what it is that they need to see. Use information from your past, from old clients, from clients already working with you. Think, why did they come to me in the first place? What was it that attracted them to my offer? And use that information. The third thing you want to do is obviously keep it engaging and conversational instead of just sounding like overly formal or generic. Yeah, be authentic. Okay, so it's just three things you can do to change up from being a bit dull. Okay, the second thing is distracted. Now we spoke about this a bit in the last video I just recorded, which is basically spreading yourself too thin. You know, because it's a mistake to be too distracted, and a lot of people are looking all over the place for the next fix. This also looks like constantly switching strategies, trying every new funnel hack, or running multiple offers at the same time. Your attention is scattered. That means your audience is scattered too. When you try and juggle too many ideas, your message gets diluted. And of course, your funnel just isn't going to stick with people. They're not going to understand what it is you're doing. Okay, it needs to speak directly to their problem so they understand what it is you've got and how you're going to fix it for them. Now, how can you fix it for yourself? Well, it's easy. Focus on the one core strategy and the one main offer that you know is going to help your favorite ideal clients to get to the root of their problems, how you're going to solve their problems, okay? And then the second thing is you want to just commit to optimizing that one funnel. You want to do that before you even think about chasing any new ideas at all. In fact, I wouldn't chase any new idea. Personally, I would choose the one thing I love doing for the people who I know I can help, and I would just make that as strong as I possibly could, always identifying how I can actually improve as I go, okay? And then the third thing you want to do is you want to stay consistent in your messaging so people always know what it is you offer, and you want to build momentum with just one clear path. Make yourself a route to follow. I mean, obviously you can adjust on the way, just like a path through a field, but you want to have some kind of path, somewhere you're heading, that you stay on track, okay? So what about the last thing? Delusional. We see so much of this right now, and that this is actually like a hangover from the for the times when interest rates were low and we had a lot of money in our bank accounts, okay? But the unrealistic expectations without the work, they're still hanging over a lot of people's heads, okay? It's a trap. Being delusional, right? This happens when business owners actually set huge expectations without being realistic about the amount of effort required to actually reach those expectations. There is no way that you could just slap an ad on a funnel and expect it just to print money. That's ridiculous. The people who you see who are making big bucks right now have been doing this for years. Yeah, they've put a lot of time and effort into their funnels, into their businesses. Okay, success is actually takes refining your process over time. It takes listening to feedback. It takes making strategic adjustments by observing, looking in the rearview mirror, as one of my mentors says. And if you're not putting the work in to analyze what's actually not working and fixing it, you're just hoping for results without even earning them. And that rarely happens. That'd be very lucky. And most of us are not going to be lucky. We need to put the time and effort in, okay? So analysing what's not working and fix it. So how do you fix it? Well, you want to be honest with yourself about your current gaps, and then you want to take action to fill them. And if you don't know how to identify, find somebody who can, yeah? The second thing you want to do is use your data to guide your decisions instead of just making random changes. Look at what's worked and what hasn't, and work out do more of what did work and less of what didn't, okay? Again, if you're stuck with this, we're happy to help people with this. And then the third thing is actually to stay committed. You want to work through those challenges instead of like jumping ship at the first sign of kind of trouble. If something's not working, you want to see why, not, oh gosh, this doesn't work, and not take responsibility. Okay, usually takes a bit of work to work out how things work. So right now, if your funnel feels stuck, or if you're not seeing consistent results, you want to ask yourself, are you falling into one of these three traps? Are you dull? Is your messaging boring or confusing? Are you all over the place, not paying attention to what it is that you need to? Are you distracted? Many of us are. Are you spreading your focus across too many different strategies? You've kind of got loads of different gurus in there in your feed and thinking, oh gosh, they're doing this, they're getting results, maybe I should try that. Oh gosh, they've got results. Oh, what's my friend doing right now? They've just got a sale. Find one thing that works that you feel would work for your clients and stick to it and make it work. But don't expect it to work straight away, because that's being delusional. Being delusional is expecting results immediately, and that does not happen without the background, without the focus, without already doing some work in the first place. Nobody can come out of nowhere and make this work, okay? It takes time and effort. You've got to think about this. If you saw some random person online and they were selling what you're selling right now, would you buy it? In all honesty, the first time you saw somebody? So you want to think about that. Would you expect someone to do that with your offer? But there is good news, guys. Once you spot all these traps, you can fix them. You know, we do help business owners like you to identify gaps in the funnel. We help to plug funnel gaps, and you know, we do it with a done for you video ad strategy that's actually works. It's proven to work. People have used this again and again. So if you are tired of being stuck and you want just to get your funnel firing on all cylinders, just drop me a comment or send me a message. I'd love to have a chat with you and see what you've got going on right now, and I can help you to fix those leaks and get your leads flowing again if you ever had any. And if you haven't, I can actually show you how to set up a strategy, how to choose something that will actually work for you, because we're all different. We all have different skills, and we all have different ideas as well, and we all have different ways of solving people's problems, okay? And that's all a business is, solving a problem for a person who we have the skill to do so for, okay? So that's it for today.